Lakeland is the largest city in Polk County. If you know about Polk County, you know it's one of the fastest growing counties in the nation. I have a ton of clients looking to relocate to Polk County, specifically Lakeland, and today we're going to go over why people are moving here and why this has become such a great place to live and a top destination for people looking to move to Central Florida. Hey guys, this is Will Huie, your Central Florida real estate advisor, and today we're in Lakeland, Florida. We're going to be talking about some of the things you need to know before coming here, because some people might really like this area and some people definitely might not. I know a ton of people that do. I have a ton of clients looking in the area, so we're going to take you to the area. We're going to show you around and show you the top things you need to know before moving to Lakeland, Florida. But before we get started, make sure to click that subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date with everything we have coming to you in the Central Florida market. So let's go check out Lakeland. Biggest draw to Lakeland and most of Polk County is going to be the affordability. Whereas in Tampa or Orlando, your median purchase prices are sitting at about $330,000. Here in Lakeland, the median purchase price is $280,000. So that's about a $50,000 jump. So the homes here in Polk County and Lakeland are a bit more affordable than those two metropolitan areas, but you still get really beautiful homes, really nice communities, and a ton of new construction, saving a ton of money. So a lot of people, when I was talking to my client the other day, were saying like, hey, this home that we just toured here in Lakeland, it's going to cost you every bit of $750,000 in Orlando. So it's definitely something to take into mind that you do save a lot of money here. And I think that's why it's been such a big place for people to come, because they can come to Florida, enjoy everything it has to offer in a central location, which we're going to talk about later, and not completely break the bank. But like most of Florida, we are in a very strong seller's market here in Lakeland. I will say Polk County, the homes do sit a bit longer than you see in places like Tampa or Orlando, but you do want to have a plan in place, a strong pre-approval, and making strong offers, just because these homes can go quick. And I always say, if you like it, 10 other people do. And like I mentioned earlier, another really cool thing about Lakeland is you are in a really super central location, probably the most central location that you can get in Central Florida, because you're right in the middle of Orlando and Tampa. So you're only about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on the traffic, because I-4 can get pretty rough, to Orlando, and then to Tampa, you're only about another 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how your traffic goes. So you're right in the middle of those two metropolitan cities. And I always tell people this I-4 corridor is the future of Central Florida. You really can't make a bad investment here just because the prices are so affordable and the areas are developing and growing so fast. So because that location that we just talked about is so central, you've seen a lot of job growth here in Lakeland. So a lot of warehouses and a lot of industrial jobs, trucking jobs are centered here in Polk County. Because it's so central, you're in the middle of these two major cities that you need to stop, you're right there. So Amazon's a really big employer here. There's a ton of industrial developments. There's a lot of trucking jobs here. Geico's a really big employer here as well. And they've actually seen a 2.9% growth over the course of this year. But with the way the population is growing, you're definitely going to get even more jobs. So if you're worried about a job here, don't worry at all, because there's a ton of jobs here and there's more coming, especially if you work in that sort of labor field. There's a beautiful supply of them because of that central location you have once again. And aside from just the residential communities, I think even the downtown area and a lot of the development they have going on, there's a lot of shopping centers, and because the city is growing so fast, you're seeing more and more of them pop up. And then the downtown area is really cool if you want to grab something to eat. There's places for date night, all of that, family fun. So it doesn't have much of a nightlife, but you can enjoy some of the family things they have here. So I think the community as a whole is really great. And then my favorite point of all this, so if you're like me and you like nature, you're gonna love this too, is that you have a ton of lakes, parks, and trails, all of that here. I think Polk County is very rich in nature, because you're still getting a lot of development, but I feel like they're not compromising the identity of the city, even though you're getting all that development. So you do have a ton of lakes that if you enjoy lakefront living, that this is the place to go and get it affordable, just because there aren't too many in Orlando that are too affordable, and there aren't too many in Tampa that are too affordable. So you're getting that lakefront living, all that nature, for a fraction of the price. So if you love nature like me, you're gonna love it here just because you have so much of it here. It's in plentiful abundance. So my last point and why I really think this is a great place for people to live is going to be kind of touching on that first point with the homes, but this is more so the community and the communities that it has. So you do have a ton of new construction communities and a ton of new development at a much more reasonable price than you get in Tampa or Orlando. But aside from that, you have these older communities that have a ton of space and land. I was showing homes yesterday actually, and these homes are sitting on half-acre or acre lots, and they were under $400,000, which is kind of insane when you think of the fact that in Orlando or Tampa, that's going to cost you an arm and a leg and probably your firstborn. So you have these more established older communities that have a ton more space. You don't reach out and have to touch your neighbor, which I know a lot of people enjoy, because we do have that problem in Florida where developers build super close, but the older homes, you can kind of escape from that a bit. And a lot of them are actually updated or have pools, which is really great. So you have a home that has space, upgrades, and a pool. You really can't do it any other way in Florida. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video of the Lakeland area. I really love coming out here and showing out here, so I'm glad I was actually able to cover it. And if you're looking to move to Lakeland or any other area in Central Florida, I'd love to be your real estate agent of choice. I'll leave my contact information down below, so if you want to reach out to me, feel free to do so. And if you like this video and the content I've been bringing you in the Central Florida area, make sure to click that subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know how I'm doing. It really helps the channel out and helps me bring the content that you guys enjoy. So I will catch you guys next time.